What's up, guys? Welcome back to Convos in the Attic. These are just short conversations among friends about the simplest of things, backed up by the deepest of thoughts, all done in our own attics. Again, I'll be your host for today. My name is Miguel, and then more is here, Ced and Dom. What's up, guys?
What's up, man? We back.
Great to see everyone. We see each other for a week.
Yo, the first convos na ni-record na we're doing at like, ano oras na ba? At night, man.
At 11 na.
The first ever evening convos. Wala tayong magawa sa buhay.
Next time,
bukas eh.
We should be drinking now nga eh. Dapat nga ngayon tayo may alak.
Oo, meron ako talaga. Umiinom ako ngayon.
Next week is time.
Pull up ko lang. Ito, ready na yung akin, man.
Ready na.
Pare, we would do this every week before the lockdown. But we would all do it in person.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We would all be in person. Which leads me to, I think our topic for tonight is, that's just one of the many things that we will miss as we approach this thing called the new normal.
Yeah.
Yo, what does that mean? What is this new normal?
Pare, yun yung most used for the past 5 months.
Pare.
In all
And then,
industries,
diba,
bro.
Yeah.
Lahat na lang new normal.
I know, pare. Diba parang sobrang gas-gas? I mean, we've been on lockdown for how many months? Like 4 months? 5 months?
Yeah.
And personally, pare, I try to look past it. Yan, na parang, okay, I don't want to dwell on the things that we will not do anymore. I don't want to dwell on it already kasi, wala, it's already happening. It's pointless if we do so.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna lie, it's hard not to think about it. Diba? Ang hirap hindi isipin the things that we won't get to do anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
Sobrang-
I think na I don't wanna say na there's gonna be a permanent new normal. I'd like to be optimistic and say na everything will go back to the way it was with certain improvements. Kasi yun nga a lot of things we realized we weren't doing it the right way. Pero I don't want to think about it to the extent na nothing will ever be the same again. Like social interaction, etc.
Actually,
It's so sad.
That's a scary thing, man. Like, you know, a lot of people are saying things will never go back like how they used to, diba? And
No,
it's scary
what the
kasi,
fuck?
it's really scary. Like, for example, a lot of
naman.
people are saying interactions are gonna be different. I mean, what if the first time we see each other, how is it gonna be? Are we game to like, yo, what's up? Are we game with the handshakes? Or paano ba? Like, ganun lang ba tayo, diba? Like, kahit ganun kasimple, it's a scary thing to think about with the whole idea of the post-COVID world.
I think one effect that will happen after all of this is that more people will become germaphobes. Like conscious of the touch, conscious of the people they interact with. Like hindi na sila ganun ka-open. Like, oh, I'll just press an elevator button like it's nothing. Like right now, you touch a doorknob, you touch anything outside.
Alcohol ka agad, pare.
And I think that will stay forever na.
Actually, Dom, I'm okay nga with that setup.
Yeah, it's
I'm
good.
okay with that setup where people will still go out, people will still, for example, go to bars, go to clubs, and then they're just extra cautious.
Yeah.
I think that's one of our best case scenarios na nga eh.
Agreed.
Right?
Mhm.
Because a worst case scenario would be, what if these establishments never open again?
Yeah.
What
Marami
if
na nagsara. Diba? Mga
Exactly.
establishments na wala na sila permanently. Well, hopefully hindi permanent.
What if wala ng concerts? What if wala ng festivals? What if wala ng bars and clubs? Yo, that's so sad coming from where we came from. We're all
Speaking
very
of-
social. Like, we would do it every week, go out, see each other, hang out.
Speaking of festivals, did you hear the news? Yung parang nag-drive-in concert, nag-host ng drive-in concert yung Chainsmokers sa US. And then people
Yeah,
started getting
Yeah.
sick.
Ano yun? Sa car? Nasa car ka?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. How can you rage in your fucking car, man?
Yo,
Rage!
easy, bro.
no, no, I would go to I went to a lot of festivals like 2015 to maybe 2018. Pare, nothing I was never the type na parang takot makipagsiksikan.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, pare. I'm not gonna lie, like sweat, nakatank ka lang, and then the
Yeah.
but yo,
Yeah.
I'm scared. And pare, here's the thing. I swear, I never got sick. You'd think na parang surrounded by all of that, surrounded by all the fluids, all the yo, I never got sick.
Tawa
Oo
ko sa
nga.
fluids, pare.
Pero against,
Ay, 1,000.
Hey,
I'm talking about sweat. I'm talking about sweat. You get what I mean?
pero weird nga, no? Like, there was a time na sunod-sunod, people would just go out, siksikan yung bar, siksikan yung club, tas pag-uwi, hindi rin maliligo, you'll just go straight to bed.
Yo, that's
Wearing your
true.
clothes
That's
that you
true.
wore.
Sumukat ka na lahat. Hindi ka pa rin maliligo pag-uwi. Come on, man. Respect.
Okay, bro. Okay. Here. Realistically,
Hmm.
let's look at it objectively lang talaga. What are your thoughts about post-COVID? Realistically, with everything that we're hearing now, we mentioned almost things that we missed. Obviously, we missed going to the bars, interaction, and all of that. No restrictions, no boundary, no holds bar, bro. Ganun dati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in doing this, what do you guys think will be the new normal then? What are the parameters that will be taken?
Honestly, feel ko they will limit the number of people in a certain place. Even if it's like a church, a bar, a mall. Like
Yeah.
they won't be as full
Yeah.
as before where people are, literally rubbing elbows with each other.
True.
Kasi even if they say my vaccine na, it would take like 2 or 3 years to ensure that it's really working and there will be no
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit. Baka ba? I don't know anything about vaccines. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, yeah.
Well, ano ka, bro? Yeah,
Oo,
no, for
DJ Blank.
Educate.
Ang biggest concern ko sa magiging new normal is travel. Kasi,
yeah.
be it domestic travel by bus, like let's say pupunta kang Baguio by bus, or pupunta ka ng Boracay or Palawan, mahihirapan na mag-offer yung mga travel agencies ng mura. Kasi they can't maximize the space anymore at least for a certain amount of time. Di ba usually makakatipid ka if you travel by group, pupunuin mo talaga yung aeroplano or yung bus or yung boat. So, magmamahal ng tourism. For sure.
Bro, that goes back na to what Dom was saying. I mean, if you're gonna restrict the capacity of like restaurants, bars, churches, and even traveling, that will be a challenge for the business owners as well. They will have to increase the price. Like what you said, more will be affected by it. Sobra.
Sobrang magiging luxury magbiyahe for anyone. Wala nang piso
Yeah.
fares, wala nang
It's like-
wala nang bulk rates, wala na yung what bulk.
It's like you'll be paying for 2 seats. You'll be paying for 2 seats.
I'm pretty
for
sure the
social
price will increase. Yeah. Ako, from my perspective, I think one of the things that we're preparing for the new world is that our country in general will parang we'll have to embrace technology, or like we have to fast forward to a more technological capacity. Kasi if you think about it, like our parents are already being techie by how they use Zoom, diba? Like they have to know how these stuff functions. And if you look at the different industries right now, they're all going into the digital space. They're really speeding up their process, and it's scary to think na physical like shoppers marketing is gonna be different, like how we purchase our groceries, how we buy stuff. it'll all be different, like how we approach those kinds of things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Parang
Well,
we were on our way to doing this naman eh. Even before lockdown, emergence of Shopee, Lazada, they were all there already. Pero this kind of like fast forwarded everything.
Yeah, which is also good because like knowing how our internet connection here in the country is really bad compared to other Southeast Asian markets. As in, I don't know, like I'm pretty sure like the telco brands are also gonna up their game when it comes to this, especially. I know we're gonna go political about this, but
yun
the
nga yung
president
iiwasan ko eh.
the president kind of called out a telco company, and I think it's parang their backs already behind their backs are
Yeah.
behind the wall, and
Because
they have to
Against the wall. Against the wall.
against the wall, up
Yeah.
the wall. Mahirap
they
yung up the
feel the
wall.
pressure, 100%.
Yeah.
Like you said, no one was expecting us to transition to digital this fast.
Yeah.
But when we had to do it out of necessity, maybe we didn't have the capacity yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, wala kasi
Kaya,
kang infrastructure for it eh. That's the challenge na parang, yes, we are trying to develop apps, etc. Pero in the same way, like our transportation system, na ngayong bumabalik tayo to normal is also lacking or lagging. Ganun din tayo with internet eh. Na parang we don't have the infrastructure in place to actually facilitate na mas mabilis yung connection or mas accessible yung connection. That's the other thing eh. It's not like everyone has internet connection.
Yeah,
So for
especially
example, we're talking about the new normal, di ba, distance learning is being tried out for schools. Especially for public schools, rural areas, hindi naman lahat yun may internet.
oh
So, hindi mo rin alam kung paano makaka-adjust yung mga tao na yun when it comes to how they learn.
yeah.
Parang
guess-
I think we
yeah.
all agree on that. Yeah. That's one of the everything will just be more digital. Alam mo, another thing I noticed na sobrang iba rin is, apart from limiting yung mga papasok sa mga establishments, have you seen yung mga pictures of like restaurants tapos may mga acrylic stands,
Yeah.
mga harang?
Yeah.
Yo, that changes the dynamics of like just going out with one another.
Yeah. Hindi tayo sanay sa ganun, di ba?
Diba?
There's like a big... Yeah.
Yeah. It's not just for dating. I mean, I'm sure dating will be completely different.
Oh, bawal
Pero
holding
even
hands.
even when you're with your friends.
Yeah, that's true. Ano pa bawal? Ano pa bawal?
Bawal PDA.
Bawal PDA.
Bawal mag-share ng pagkain.
Utensils. Bawal mag-share ng utensils. Bawal yung sinusubuan ng pagkain. Bawal na yan.
Pero kapag may bottomless iced tea, bawal na makihati sa bottomless iced tea.
Oo. Pero syempre, lahat yan in public. Pag in private naman, kahit ano pwedeng gawin.
Yeah, true. Actually, ngayon naisip ko rin with the whole arrangement ng itong quarantine, di ba? Like, with businesses opening up their establishments, kunwari, restaurants na. So, operating at 50% capacity, pagdating mo sa restaurant may mga harang, parang it defeats the purpose of eating out din. Diba? If you're looking for social interaction na paglabas mo, pero pagdating mo dun, sir, dapat po, hindi kayo magkatapat. Yung katabi niyo po, dapat nandun siya sa katabing upuan. So may diagonal pa kayo.
Yeah. Diba? Parang it's too much hassle to go out. Walang menu. Digital dapat. Ayaw nila lumapit sa'yo. Diba? Parang sobrang...
Yeah. Kaya I think yung take home or like eat from home industry mas lalong mag-boom.
Parang adjust, yeah.
Yeah, it's not just Grab food and like Food Panda na. Ang dami na nagde-deliver. Like these random companies popping up. Diba?
Yung mga gumagawa ng home businesses nila to deliver food to people. Ganun makita yan, like as part of the new wave of entrepreneurs, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Yeah, props to them. And I think there's going to be like 1 year probably next year or 2 years from now na sobrang daming new movies and series lalabas. Kasi syempre lahat na delay eh. Everything got delayed.
Yeah.
Shooting, diba? The shootings and the tapings. So there will be a time probably where sabay-sabay sila lalabas. And that's probably something we can look forward to. Diba?
Yeah.
Like last year, diba, nagka-Game of Thrones finale and Infinity War and Star Wars, diba, at the same year.
Yeah, yung ganong vibe. Sunod-sunod na
Man. Oh, man, no? Imagine mo, nakaka-miss rin yun. Like, I just realized now, parang for the last how many months, parang we haven't been looking forward to, uy, showing na yung ganon. Showing
Yeah.
Ngayon ko lang
Puro
naisip yun.
Netflix.
Yeah, diba? Parang walang big announcement of like upcoming movies. Which is like a big part of like our culture before. Na parang, uy, pare, sabay-sabay natin panurin to.
Yeah.
Yes. Isipin mo ngayon pag kinonsider mo yun, di ba? Sabay-sabay lalabas. Wala na sa vocabulary natin yun ngayon.
Wala na.
But you know what? With that sense, I'm pretty sure, like for example, a shopping mall with a cinema will probably create like was the Netflix group watch thingy. So imagine that
Netflix party.
Yeah, Netflix party. Imagine that setup, but for new movies that will be played on cinemas. I think shopping malls will probably create something like that in the near future, so you can still enjoy it with your friends. But
as a group, no? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I hope they pay us when they listen to this
Yeah.
podcast. Right? The idea started here.
Yeah, like Netflix party. We've done a Netflix party tapos naka-Zoom, diba? Or naka-Zoom or Messenger. Kasi Netflix party yata, chat lang yun eh.
Yeah, chat nga lang.
Yeah. Pero maganda makita yung live reactions. Parang
we pare!
But that's all a part of it, pare. That's all a part of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think in general talaga, just the way, like, I can't even imagine how it is for the younger generation. Maybe it's easier for them. Maybe because this is what they will grow up with.
Yeah.
I think it's really difficult, Ren, I don't want to claim that we have it the hardest, but I think it's very difficult for us because we are very familiar with how life was before.
Yeah.
Super.
Na-break lahat ng routines natin.
Bro. As in,
Diba?
kaya naninibago. We're really having a hard time. Whoops, like something. Really having a hard time adjusting to. Sorry, background ko yun. It's the new normal to. See? You don't expect kung ano yung mga background.
Bro, scary. May siren.
So ayun, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so yun, we're having a hard time adjusting to this life rin. Oh, one thing's for sure, next year, ang daming, or later this year, ang daming pregnant people, women.
Well, yeah, I guess.
No, bro, I don't get pregnant.
No. I understand where Dom's coming from, pero
Yeah,
hey,
true.
I digress.
Here's the thing. Okay, I don't want to be too pessimistic naman about things. I think one of the takeaways naman that we can get na parang what this COVID thing did for us is, well, at least for me, I think we're all spending more time with our families. I think this is, well, Dom, for you it's different because you live alone.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I share the sentiment with a lot of people. Kasi parang before COVID hit, it was all you're working with friends, working, family, friends, working. It was all that. But parang for the last 4 months, man, like I've just been around with my family. Is it good? Yeah, it's good. But you have to find a certain mix rin na parang, okay, this is good. When do we go back to normal, diba? But hey, it's a blessing. But yung I'm sure you can relate rin more.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yun nga, kasama ko rin airmats ko dito, we're coping with the new normal. Dito, yung sobrang solid na new normal lang na nangyari yun is we get to cook a lot at home. Obviously, kasi nga, hindi na rin kami mu-order. Kanina sarap ng ulam, bulalo eh.
Uy, pare,
For like,
masarap
I
yun.
haven't had bulalo in such a long time.
Yeah.
For
As
sure.
in. Kaya small joys na gano'n. Makapagluto ka ng bulalo.
Bulalo.
Bulalo, man. Ay,
Baka may
tas
lumabas pag
maulan.
sinabi mo.
Oo nga pala. Tapos ganito ka lang yung weather.
Yeah. Yeah. That's solid.
Yeah, what do you think, Seth? I mean, these are the things na parang, okay, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah. I think Mar mentioned about a lot of people being their own, I mean, putting up their own entrepreneurial thing going, you know. You have small businesses, our friends having these small shops online, ganyan. I think the good thing about this whole pandemic is that we actually get to do our passion projects. We have a lot of time on our hands to do whatever we never did when we didn't have time. And I think in the post-COVID world, I think all of these passion projects that we started during the pandemic will actually bloom. I don't know, maybe if you're someone who started a taco business, then come post-COVID,
Restaurant.
you'll put up your
Mhm.
own restaurant na talaga, like a physical store. Or if you're a musician, maybe your first show that is still COVID sensitive will be out there, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty excited for the post COVID world with all of these passion projects blooming.
Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. How about you, Dom? Any
Oh,
anything good coming
anything
from
good.
this?
At least now we're more aware. I think a lot of us have done a lot of self-reflection
Mm,
since we've been spending a lot of time at home, and we're now more aware of like what other people are going through, especially like the less fortunate, the frontliners, diba? Like, because if this didn't happen, we wouldn't have known people, at least a lot of people wouldn't have known there are people who have less than them or undergoing a more difficult time. So good din to.
Sure.
And it's also a good time to help out rin since
that's true.
we can.
For
Yun
sure,
lang
man.
yung
Hey, man, on that note, yeah, that was a good talk. I mean, we reminisced a bit on the things that we miss.
Yeah.
bro,
At least we're
I
aware with the things
alam
that
mo
we change.
nakakamiss yung yung siksikan na club. Just saying it.
Bakit, bro? Bakit? Ano yung nami-miss mo dun, bro?
I get you, man. I get you. I
Di
get
ba? I mean like the music, tas siksikan, and you're trying,
Yeah.
Oy, saan kayo? Tas you go to your friends and
You surf
diba?
through the crowd,
Tapos patagilid ka maglalakad, ganun.
Oo.
tapos pag nakatapa ka ng paa, ang sakit.
Or baso na parang naapakan mo kasi may nakabitaw,
Oh,
ganun.
di ba?
Yeah.
Sure. Pare, again, fingers crossed. I'm still hopeful that things will go back to normal. I'm still hopeful. That's what I would want.
Mm.
I would want the virus to die a natural death and then it's gone. That's what I would want.
Hmm.
But hey, even if it doesn't, I think we discussed also a lot of good things came out from this pandemic, like what Sed mentioned as well. Who knows, maybe after we're gonna see a rise in all these passion projects. I think that's something worth being excited about, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ako nga pare, like feeling ko itong episode na to bitin to talk about the post-COVID world. I'm pretty sure like
Yeah,
all our other friends as well have different insights.
for sure, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm actually excited about getting their insights about this. But yeah,
For sure.
For a future episode yan.
yeah, there's so much to talk about.
This is what we do every week. Every week, this is our passion project. So
Yeah.
This
let's
is
catch
Yeah.
Actually, ako yan, no?
That's true.
passion
Kalimutan
project.
ko yan.
Actually, nag-evolve na nga yung passion project natin, di ba? Dati, ganun tayo. Ngayon,
Pag ganito, I mean, we have a lot of passion projects happening. We have convos, we have crew happening as well.
Yes.
Follow that on Instagram for training tips.
yeah.
That's
For
the new
future episode din yan. Yung sponsored by Crew, future episode yan.
So guys, again, that's awesome. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to our simple insights on life after COVID. We're just basically sharing what we miss. And I think we all can relate to this. So again, signing out, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. My name is Miguel. We got Mar here. We got Ced and Dom. Hope to catch you guys on the next episode. Again, we release our episodes every week. And then within the week, we try to release mini capsules on Instagram for you to digest, like some of the fun thoughts that we discussed. So thank you guys so much. Catch you guys on the next episode.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.